very dramatic pictures emerging on TV as well as on social media of hostages being held, still being held inside the museum. We understand the hostage situation is still ongoing, and that the security forces have evacuated the neighboring parliament, but it's unclear what is happening at the museum. We also understand that 8 people, as you said, have been killed. 7 of them were foreigners, probably tourists. One of them a Tunisian national, probably a tour guide, who were in the museum when this attack started happening. This museum is one of the major tourist attractions in the city. It's a must visit for most people who come to visit the capital. It has a collection of Roman mosaics. That's what it's incredibly well known for. And it's also very close to the Tunisian parliament. In a way, both of these buildings are connected and they're on the same ground. So it's a place where tourists go to see these artifacts. I've been there a couple of times myself. It's, as I said, about 2 minutes away from the Tunisian parliament, and it's fairly easy to cross from one building to the other building. I think it's important to remember that this is the first terrorist attack of this kind in a long time. It's the first time that civilians, foreigners and Tunisians have been killed in more than 10 years. There has been terrorist activity that all politicians from all sides have been concerned about against security forces here. But so far, no civilian, no tourists were attacked. So it's something that came up during the election campaign last year, and it was a dominating issue in the last couple of months. And in fact, the MPs who were in parliament were discussing anti-terrorist legislation that they want to pass as soon as possible, because the Tunisian authorities and Tunisian public is quite concerned about the reported numbers of Tunisians who are said to be fighting in Syria, who are reported to have joined terrorist organizations such as ISIS as well as the Al-Nusra Front. And they're also concerned about a possible flow of jihadists from neighboring Libya ever since an ISIS presence has been reported there. So I think it's important to remember that the borders between Libya and Tunisia are quite open. People can cross over, Tunisians and Libyans can cross over without needing a visa. So these kind of issues have been discussed here for a while, and it's something that ordinary people have been quite concerned about.